Hey, stop scrolling for a moment and listen. Do you ever feel like your mind works differently? Like you see the world through a lens that others can't quite understand? Maybe you talk to yourself, replay old moments, or overthink small things until they feel monumental. People might call you strange, but I'm here to tell you that you're not broken. You're gifted. Your brain is alive in ways that most people never experience. I am Shi Heng Yi, and on Daily Path to Strength, I want to show you that what the world calls weird are actually signs of deep intelligence and powerful awareness. Let's dive into the truth about the 15 habits that reveal how extraordinary your mind truly is. You see, when you talk to yourself out loud, others might laugh, but you're actually using one of the oldest tools of self-mastery. Speaking your thoughts makes your brain process them twice, once when you think, once when you hear. That double loop strengthens focus, organization, and problem solving. The great thinkers, Einstein, Da Vinci, even monks in deep meditation, spoke to themselves to refine their ideas. So next time you find yourself whispering through your plans, don't silence it. You're not losing your mind, you're fine-tuning it. And when you have full conversations in your head, when you rehearse what you'll say to your boss, your partner, or that person who once hurt you, you're not overanalyzing, you're training. Your brain is simulating social situations like an athlete visualizing a perfect strike before the game. It's how you prepare to handle life with grace and precision. That constant mental rehearsal isn't a flaw, it's foresight. You're not anxious, you're strategic. Ever laugh at your own jokes before saying them? That's a spark of pure creativity. Humor requires connecting patterns that others don't see. When your own mind makes you laugh, it means your imagination is playful, alive, and deeply original. The world needs that kind of lightness. So when someone asks why you're laughing, just smile and say, "My brain told me a good story." Now let's talk about those embarrassing moments that replay at 2 a.m. The time you said something awkward years ago and still cringe thinking about it. That isn't self-punishment. It's your brain running diagnostics, analyzing, learning, ensuring you grow. Only emotionally intelligent minds care enough to self-correct. People who never reflect on their mistakes aren't confident, they're unaware. So when your mind replays those moments, thank it for teaching you empathy and humility. Do you ever spend 10 minutes deciding between pasta or salad, or whether to send a message now or later? That's not indecision, it's depth. You're weighing outcomes, scanning consequences, trying to choose wisely instead of quickly. The modern world glorifies speed, but wisdom takes patience. You're not slow, you're deliberate. That's the kind of thinking that builds empires and prevents regrets. And maybe you prefer texting to phone calls. People might say you're antisocial, but that's not true. You just value clarity and reflection. Texting gives your brain time to craft precise, meaningful responses rather than impulsive words. You're not avoiding connection, you're choosing a more thoughtful form of it. You respect your time and theirs. That's intelligence wrapped in boundaries. If you're someone who paces while thinking, you already know movement is your meditation. Walking boosts blood flow to the brain, synchronizes rhythm, and aligns thought with motion. Monks walk when they meditate, philosophers walked while reasoning, and you do it naturally. Your body knows that creativity needs circulation. Every step you take is an idea being born. Ever play the same song on repeat until it becomes part of your soul? That's not obsession. That's focus. You're not chasing novelty, you're seeking depth. You listen again and again to peel away layers, to feel every note, to find meaning others miss. You're training your brain to see patterns in repetition, a rare gift in a distracted world. Sometimes you zone out mid-conversation. People think you're rude, but in reality, your mind is multitasking on a higher plane. While others process in one direction, you're branching out, linking ideas, exploring implications, weaving invisible threads between thoughts. That's divergent thinking, the mark of a creative genius. You're not ignoring the world, you're decoding it. And yes, maybe your desk looks like chaos, papers everywhere, notebooks stacked like a storm passed through, but you know exactly where everything is. For your kind of mind, organization isn't linear, it's associative. You see patterns, not piles. You thrive in visual reminders and spontaneous connections. That isn't disorder, it's dynamic intelligence. Some of the most brilliant minds in history thrived in that mess. Einstein included. Do you hum, click, tap, or make random sounds when you're deep in focus? That's your brain self-regulating. Small noises create sensory balance that blocks out distractions and keeps you centered. It's like your mind's way of tuning the background frequency so you can dive into flow. You're not fidgeting, you're aligning. Now let's talk about curiosity. You're about to sleep, then suddenly you're Googling how bees fly, why stars twinkle, or what ancient philosophers said about silence. Hours pass and your eyes burn, but your spirit is alive. That's not restlessness, it's hunger. The curiosity that keeps you awake is the same spark that led humanity to invent fire, medicine, and art. Let your brain wander. That's how it grows. If you eat the same breakfast every day, don't apologize for it. You've understood something powerful. Decision fatigue kills focus. By simplifying routine, you save your mental energy for what truly matters. Great minds from Steve Jobs to monks in Shaolin understand this. Simplicity is strength. Repetition is efficiency. Maybe your sleep pattern doesn't fit the world's clock. You come alive at night or find peace before dawn. That's okay. Not every mind functions by society's rhythm. Some people are builders of the day, others are dreamers of the night. Productivity isn't about the hour. It's about alignment with your natural flow. Honor your rhythm. That's how brilliance breathes. And finally, you might always turn on subtitles, even in your own language. That's not strange. That's precision. You want to process every sound, every word, through both eyes and ears. You absorb deeper because you engage multiple senses at once. You don't just hear, you understand. That's not overthinking, that's mastery. 15 habits, 15 truths. Every one of them misunderstood by a world that measures intelligence through conformity. But intelligence isn't about fitting in. It's about seeing differently, thinking deeper, and feeling more. You are not too much. You are not weird. You are wired for something greater. So stop apologizing for how your mind works. Talk to yourself. Laugh at your own jokes. Walk when you think. Stay up learning when the world sleeps. These are not flaws, they're features of a rare, alive, brilliant brain. Let me tell you a story. A man once came to my monastery, burdened by the belief that his mind was broken. He said, "Master Shi, I talk to myself. I overthink, I stay up too late, my friends say I'm strange." I asked him to sit quietly. After a while I said, "When water moves, it reflects light. When it's still, it reflects the sky. Both are beautiful. The key is not to change the water, but to understand its purpose." His eyes filled with tears. For the first time, he saw that his flaws were just reflections of movement, proof that his mind was alive, vibrant, curious. From that day, he stopped trying to silence himself and started listening to his own thoughts with respect. That's what I want for you too. So my friend, the next time you feel different, remember, you are not alone. The world has always been moved forward by those who think differently, by the ones who pace, question, overanalyze, and stay curious at 2 a.m. You are part of that lineage, the quiet thinkers, the night dreamers, the deep feelers, the true creators. If this message resonates with you, take a deep breath and let it sink in. Your mind is not your enemy, it is your greatest ally. Treat it with patience, honor its rhythm, and let it lead you toward the life you were meant to live. This is Shi Heng Yi, reminding you that strength is not just in your body, it's in your awareness. If this video inspired you, subscribe to Daily Path to Strength, like it, share it, and leave a comment about which of these 15 habits lives in you. Together, we'll continue to uncover the extraordinary power of a mind that dares to be different.